understand. I need you guys to understand that the baby boomer sold you out, man. That meme was probably the most accurate thing I've ever seen in my life. No matter how qualified you are, no matter how fantastic you are, no matter how much of a man's man you are, blacks will always sell you out for a toddler, man.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we come.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
I said I was going to dedicate the first 10 minutes of this to Hood Conservative. And I am. Hood Conservative been doing a lot. Hood Conservative and Bernard Riley have been doing a lot of videos about immigrants. And they mostly talk about Chicago. Not only am I in Chicago, but I know all the players, the movers and shakers. But when I make a video about it, nobody gives a shit, bro. It's some fucked up shit. Like, I be showing details. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So, I want to show you guys something real quick. And it goes down with the theme. The theme that not only... Let me tell you what black people do. And this is why they will always be slaves, and they want to be slaves. They need to be slaves. And better me being a slave master than a white man. Let me put these people in chains with love, right? With love. Black people call their most intelligent men crackpots. They call their dumbest men brilliant. They call their minstrels leaders, and they never check their bitch. They want to be slaves because everything it would take to become emancipated are the things that they hate. I want to show you guys proof of something. Because I know I tell stories all the time, and people be like, yo, is Dirty Folks for real, man? Like, does he really do all the shit that he say he do? Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And when I went down the rabbit hole, the logical solution was enslave all the colors. Find a merry tribe of 15 men and get my Thanos on. You know what I mean? Killers respect killers, so, we'll have a division for the folks and the brothers and the Crips and the Bloods, because, you need shooters on location. But enslave the colors. Enslaving the colors is what they want. And I want to give people what they want because I'm a benevolent God, man. I'm a benevolent God. Let me show you guys something. Oh, for real? That's what y'all gonna do? Alright, here we go.
We as a community have been fighting for years to have...
I'm gonna bring that back a little bit. This is a clip from CBS News Chicago about the immigrants being put in South Shore High School. Immigrants, refugees, whatever you want to call them. That's not the topic of the day. I'm just trying to prove a point here. I want you to see the name. The name is Natasha Dunn. South Shore resident. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let me bring this back a little bit just so y'all can get context. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. Send your heart, pay your daycare fees.
We as a community have been fighting for years to have access to this school once the city unjustly closed it.
Let me pause right there. So that's Natasha Dunn. And she says she's been fighting for years to get access to that school. What if I told you that I came to her in 2012 to tell her how to get that goddamn school and she didn't listen? Her, Rosita Shalanda, Motherfucking Karen Lewis, who's the ops. I know my niggas like her, but I don't like that bitch. And all these black female teachers, the president of the Chicago Teachers Union, another black bitch was the president of the Chicago Teachers Council, the city council. All these black bitches conspired against everybody so they could sell out, make sure that these kids fail school and get killed on their way to other schools and give this shit to immigrants. Your motivational said to have a collarbone in 2012. Let me think about that though, real talk. She wasn't as big in 2012, but I don't think she had a collarbone then either. She had one less chin though. She had one less chin. I'll give her that. But I don't. She didn't have a collarbone in 2012. I'm pretty sure in 1992 she had a collarbone. I'm pretty sure in 1992 she was somebody special. But when I met her in 2009, 2010, now she didn't have a collarbone. But she didn't have two chins either. She living good, man. That fried chicken, bro. Anyway, let me show you something. That guy right there, standing right behind Natasha, that is Brian Mullins. Brian Mullins also spoke that day. I can't find the clip. As a matter of fact, the only clip I saw with Natasha and Brian in the same place was actually on Hood Servative's channel, which is where I screenshot this from, which is why I dedicate the first 10 minutes to Hood Servative, because I wouldn't have been able to find them in the same place at the same time. And I don't know where my photos are with them, but it's for the best because I don't want to get indicted fucking with these cats. But I've known them for a long time. I don't think they're bad people. I just think that they're foolish people. They're college educated, which makes them dumb, right? Because all college teaches you how to do is to be a communist and a liberal and a globalist and hate men and not listen to men. That's all college teaches you. It's how to be a dumb bitch. Even if you a girl, even if you a guy, they trying to teach you how to be a dumb bitch and not follow a man, not listen to a man, not follow hierarchy, not follow your masculinity, fuck what nature say, go with the new normal. That's what college does, and they're all college educated. Not bad people. Not bad people. I like them. We'll eat ribs together, but have no vision. Girls don't have vision either. That's why I circle Brian Mullins, because he's a man. And as a man, he should have trained his toddlers, man. I swear to God. Instead, he tuning in when the bitches say dumb shit, and I'm like, bitch, that's dumb shit. He rolling with the bitches like, man, Opie tripping. Let's go and get this Jew money. And I'm like, fuck that Jew money, bro. Nigga, you don't need that Jew. How the fuck are you going to ask the system for money to fight the system? How in the fuck does that work? Amazing. But that's what these niggas do. These niggas ask for the system to give them money to fight the system. They want grant money, they want funding, they want TIF money to fight the system that they begging the system for money for. And I'm like, yo, that shit ain't gonna work. That's not a position of power. And they like, oh, we want that money though. And they still ain't got no money. It's been fucking 14 years. They still ain't got no money from the system. When I met the motherfuckers, they kids was 6 years old. Now I'm watching prom pictures from high school. And they still ain't got this magical money they sold me out for, nigga. Let's continue. Now, just to prove that I am who I say I am, that's the name, right? Natasha Dunn, right? That's all right. I'll go back a little bit. She reached out to, we didn't talk since 2012 when I told her that I just got the word that they bring in gay classes to elementary school teachers because somebody, you know, I was in publishing. They dropped the books to me, Me, Mom, and Mommy, and My Two Dads, and they said, man, we're about to turn all the kids gay. This is around the same time that Alex Jones was telling you that frogs had AIDS, I guess. They told me in 2011 they're about to turn the frogs gay. Basically, they like, yo, we about to bring this training stuff to the schools. I'm like, nah, son. So Around that same time, another chick by the name of Latasha Thomas was talking about closing down all the black schools, which is how South Shore High School ended up abandoned for the immigrants to get there now. And I'm like, yo, we can stop this shit. Don't nobody want to listen to the smart kid because the smart kid don't make their pussy wet. And the only one that want a wet pussy more than a black bitch is the niggas that care about wet pussy. Niggas will sell you out for a wet pussy, boy. Just don't hurt. They will bring you. Look, y'all gonna go back in slavery, nigga. I swear to God, y'all are. Y'all gonna go back to slavery just because y'all don't want to hurt a bitch feelings. These bitches gonna lead these niggas back to slavery because y'all don't want to hurt a bitch feelings. Your mama ain't your friend. If you ever was 12 years old thinking you got to get some money to buy your mama a house, your mama ain't your friend. She's your slave master, nigga. You have Stockholm Syndrome. Yo, motivation say my president was gay in my Lambo too. That's hilarious. She reached out to me in 2014 to see if I networked with somebody who I hadn't talked to. But the last time we really talked was 2012. Then I reached out to her in 2016. This is 2023. I know Dominator. Yeah, my Lord. The last interaction I had with her was in apparently November 5th, 2016. And I said, man, I decided to let you gangbang with us. Because I've always been tribe. I've always been a tribal nigga. This is why the blacks don't understand me, because blacks want to be socialists. Blacks think the whole world should take care of them and make them equal and give them money and let them fuck whoever the fuck they want to fuck and not have no rules and not check nobody. And I'm like, fuck that, man. We gangbang over here, nigga. We tribal. And blacks don't like to be their own people. That's why they let the Asians, the Italians, the Mexicans, the Jamaicans, the Kenyans, everybody can be black. Now if the white woman is a Karen, she could be black. The gays is a new black. They are all inclusive motherfuckers. So when I say I ain't included with y'all, we don't need to be included with shit that don't belong to us, that we ain't got nothing to do with. They cancel me instead of canceling the motherfuckers that's trying to... Niggas is dumb as fuck.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we come.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
So all I told her, I said, man, I decided to let you gangbang with us. She said, I'm down. Well, I got it. Wait.
I'm down. Just keep me posted on the details and planning session.
I said, man, I need to speak to you about the civics piece when you get time. By the way, Natasha worked for the Chicago Public Schools. I wanted a certified teacher to help me with a curriculum so we can get the curriculum passed and get funding from the state. Because I was like, yo, and I told her on the phone, like this is the last Facebook interaction. I told her on the phone, I said, look, man, 47% of black boys are dropping out of school. 78% of black boys graduating from Chicago. At that time, 10 years ago, 78% were functional illiterates. It's going up to 100%. Congratulations, black women in teaching. It's going up to 100%. Of the 53 Chicago public schools with black students, all 53 schools don't have kids that read at the normal standardized testing level. So even if it was 78%, in the last 10 years, they say, fuck it. Now all the boys can suck dick, but can't none of them read. I told the motherfuckers 10 years ago, I said, man, you failing all the boys. Let me get the boys. Let me get the boys. I got a curriculum. If it take a civics piece for y'all to let me get the boys, man, help me write the civics piece, and I'll take the boys. Hold on, man, let me cam up. It's like, yo, oh shit, it showed me in green. I say, man, let me get the civics piece and let me get the boys. No, absolutely not, right? Because black women felt like if they teachers, they whole salary is based on attendance. So if I take the boys, they won't have enough money for them to get money. Because bitches only care about themselves. I don't care what their profession is. You think these bitches be nurses and teachers and shit because they give a fuck about other people? No, they want to get a check from the state. All them get, they all welfare bitches. They welfare bitches with degrees because they check come from the state, from the taxpayer. Anything that they get in the way of that, they like fuck you. So the whole piece I was like, this is around the same time. I was like, yo, fuck this black shit. This black shit for the birds, my nigga. If everything black is against me as a heterosexual man, fuck this black shit, nigga. It's time to move around, do something else. Tribe up, nigga. Tribe up. How my mic doing, chat? Is my mic holding up today? I ordered a new mic, man. I ain't gonna get it for 2 weeks, but I ordered a new mic from China. Let's see how my mic doing today. See if I'm still in it to win it. Yeah, the mic hold. Well, yeah, the mic holding up. Shout out to the mic. Okay, so look. Let's continue. So today, remember the guy Brian Mullins that was standing behind him? Brian Mullins posted a pic that says the U.S. allowed $6 billion transfer as part of the Iran prisoner swap. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it happened. In which he made a post says, we saw how they handled Afghanistan, Russia, and now this. Biden is clearly working for every nation but America. No doubt. However, I remain deeply concerned that the administration's decision to waive sanctions to facilitate the transfer of $6 billion in funds for Iran, the world's top state sponsor of terrorism, creates a direct incentive for America's adversaries to conduct their future hostage taking. Which is true, but you fucking 15 years late. Anyway, let's continue. Because we had a dialogue. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. If it's in your heart, donate to the daycare fees. So me and Brian went in. Because I don't have no pictures with them. But I want to prove to y'all that I know what the fuck going on. So I was like, yo, boomers and toddlers are communists. And he said, yeah, it's like we in the Twilight Zone. And I'm like, yo, stop negotiating with boomers and toddlers just because they black and you'll be fine. I said I would rather argue with Mark Carter. Y'all don't know who Mark Carter is if you're not in Chicago, but he be doing this thing. We don't always get along because we too much alike, but we be doing. You know, you got them people, hold on real quick. You know those people who y'all fight all the time, but y'all fight everybody else because y'all just alike. That's why y'all argue, because he got a strong personality and he think you know what's best, and I got a strong personality and I ain't going, so we butt heads, but when we around other people, we ride out. That's me and Mark. So that's why I said what I said. I was like, man, I'd rather argue with Mark Carter about the best way to get stuff done than to watch preachers and community activists talk about white supremacy while they invite bankers and white developers into their forum as allies. Hold on, let me say this real quick. I'm going to continue with this thing. So this is their new thing. They say white supremacy is bad. Then what they do is they say, man, we're going to reinvest in the community by bringing these Jewish and Italian bankers into the community to give us money to invest in the community. That's their thing now. To get outside banks but you can't get a bank account with, or banks you had never even heard of before, to invest in the community. And that way you could buy up the community. But the whole thing is they activists, so the only people they really help is black women, right? Alright, anyway, so that's the background of that. About all these motherfuckers coming through with the white developers. So Brian say, yo bro, I gave that shit up. Laughing my ass off. And I was like, nigga, they still making entire YouTube videos about you, featuring you and Natasha talking about immigrants, nigga. You ain't gave up on shit. You ain't gave up on shit. For those who forgot, hold on. What the fuck I just do? What the fuck? There they go. Tasha and Brian talking about some goddamn immigrants. Look, goddamn it, outrage over immigrant, what they call it, migrant. Outrage over migrant housing plan in South Shore. That's Natasha. That's Brian. I told these niggas 11 years ago, yo, watch out, nigga, this shit gonna happen. And they was like, man, nah, bro. They are peoples, bro. All right. Now these motherfuckers all on TV like they activists and shit. I told these motherfuckers, and what they do, they blacklist me and shit.
Hey y'all, masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
This shit froze, man. Speedballing. Hold on, I got.
There's a silly man.
We ain't gonna speedball. We ain't gonna speedball. Damn. This motherfucker tripping. Hold on.
We have a man who everybody hates.
Hold on. Let's get back to the. I see I ain't gonna be able to pause though. I see that shit. I don't know what's going on, but I ain't gonna be able to pause. So, hey, fuck. Hold on, man. I should be able to pause. That's some bullshit. So I want to get y'all the full context of the conversation that we had.
Can't get any sanctuary.
I guess I'm about to let it play out. Let's see if I can make it any better. Damn, let me make it better. Start this number. I ain't worried about them things yet. That's I ain't doing. I ain't gonna worry about them letting me make it bigger. That's what I'm talking about, him and Natasha. And that's why I tag conservative ass, because he making whole videos about Brian and Natasha. He don't even know them people. What the fuck just happened?
We have a man who.
Why they let me pass this shit up? Is this what I want to stop at right here? Right here. When he say, man, he said, what they got to do with boomers and toddlers? Are they against the illegals? And I say, man, it's too late for that. You should have been against that 10 years ago. Hold on, let me go back to it. I said you should have been against that 10 years ago when I was getting canceled for saying these the same black women that's against them now that were welcome in the transgender classes and illegal immigrants in 2012. And then he say, man, you was before your time. And I was like, nigga, I'm still ahead of my time. That's why I'm rebranding my disciples the same way Jesse Jackson rebranded the colors twice, but this time based on tribal constitution instead of a crayon. And that's what I'm on, bro. That's what I'm on. I don't know what's going on with this technical difficulty, though. Hold on. So I want to let y'all know. I said that to say this, bro.
We as a community have been fighting for years.
Shut up. I say that to say this. Y'all already know kinfolk ain't skinfolk ain't kinfolk. That's cool. What I'm telling you is, my point is that motherfuckers follow idiots, bro. Fucking idiots. They call you. Look at every movie you ever seen with a smart person in it. Whether it's Acrimony, when dude was trying to be an inventor and her whole family was shitting on him. Whether it's the movie about the dude who invented the coffee, that little paper coffee thing they put around the Starbucks cups to make sure you don't get burned. About the person that made the lid for coffee cups. About the guys. Every time a man is industrious, and I say a man because women don't invent shit. Women don't invent shit. Madam C.J. Walker didn't even invent the comb. She just took credit for it. Women don't have an imagination or a determination to invent shit. They know how to steal shit. They sure the fuck know how to steal shit. They don't know how to invent shit. Every invention comes from a man. Every invention comes from a man. So when men are out there inventing shit and everybody's saying he crazy, when men are out here trying to create cars that can fly to space, like what's the name doing right now? Tesla dude. They always say you crazy until everything go to hell in a handbasket. Then they say you right. But by the time they say you right, they 15 years behind. So now you telling them like, yo, from right here, this is what you can do from here. They be like, oh, hell no, though. Because they never want to see the full picture because motherfuckers is dumb. Bitches is dumb and niggas is dumb because niggas follow bitches. And a nigga that follow a bitch is even dumber because it's a fool following a fool. And since blacks are matriarchal, it's basically you gotta assume that 80% of motherfuckers think like girls. So goddamn it, man. When you see a smart motherfucker, when you get a chance to be around a smart motherfucker, because most smart motherfuckers are intelligent enough to get the fuck away from black people. But when you catch one in your cipher, you remind that smart nigga, why the fuck all the other smart niggas get the fuck away from black people? That's why I keep telling y'all I don't want y'all to be black. I want y'all to be men. Men are awesome. Men are motherfucking awesome. Blacks are for women, gays, and felons. So suck a dick, catch a case, or turn to a bitch. If you want to be black, suck a dick, catch a case, or turn to a bitch. But if you want to be a man before you anything, and step up into your awesome role, fuck that black shit, man. Tribe up, nigga. Tribe the fuck up. Alright, that's my rant on that shit. Now, so I saw this video earlier. My boy Kanto sent it to me. And this just goes back on the theme of niggas love to follow dumb niggas. They love following dumb niggas. Dumb niggas and dumb bitches. And I like her. I'm about to show you damn, what's her name? I can't think of her name. Sherazade Ali. I like Sherazade Ali. I really do. But she still think like a girl because she a girl, nigga. I want to break something down for you guys real quick. I ain't going to be real quick because I'm finna slow walk this.
The white police hating,
Let's get to it.
we have a man who everybody hates. We hate him, his mama hating, his family hating, the white police hating, the regular white men and white women hating. This is a man who is hated by everyone.
I want y'all to remember what she just said, but I also want to be able to pause this shit.
We once
They ain't gonna let me be great. Let me see if I can blow it up and still do it. I might got it, y'all. I might got it. Yeah. All right, let's go.
We have a man who everybody hates. We hate him, his mama hating, his family hating.
Let's stop right there. And I know when she says we, she including all black women. We hate the black man. Society hate the black man. His mama, that's important. His mama also hates the black man. Let's go.
The white police hating, the regular white men and white women hating. This is a man who is hated by everyone. The only solace that God made for him was us.
Let's pause right there. Because she said some real girl shit. The first thing she said was, we hate him. As black women, we hate him. And his mama hate him because she a black bitch too, right? Then she turned around and said the only solace he got is us. How was that possible when you started off saying that you hate me? Well, I've been told y'all these bitches hate me. And everybody like, not all. But like y'all trying not to offend the pussy, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. Offend that pussy, nigga. Make her cry. Drink her motherfucking tears, nigga. If you can't make her pussy wet, make her ass wet, nigga. If you make her ass wet, you will get her pussy wet too. I'm trying to tell you, they love pain, bro. Because they hate themselves. Hate the bitch that hate themselves and you'll get pussy. But y'all want to love a bitch. Anyway, I digress. This ain't tolerology right now. Now, she started off saying that we hate him. Now she talking about we his solace. That's y'all problem. Think bitches that hate y'all is the place you supposed to rest your head on their shoulder. Y'all niggas nuts.
And when he comes to us and can't get any sanctuary at all, then he don't have no life. And then they win because what they want to do is to destroy him and make us think that we are better than him. so that we will help the enemy destroy our own man that God gave us. We have the best man on earth.
I want to say this real quick because she about to say they got the best man on earth, and she's right about that. Men are awesome. But never forget this: we're their men. That might be true, but they are not our women.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
They not your woman if you can't discipline her. If you can't train her, you can't ordain her. These are not your women. If they were your women, then y'all wouldn't be soaking up passport bro content because you're trying to run from these bitches. If they were your women, then you wouldn't think, man, as soon as you get on, try to ask for a white girl. If they were your women, you would stay where you supposed to. Where your women at? They not your women. And you know in your heart they're not your women. You just can't put it in your mind because men are logical, rational creatures until you add a woman. Then all of a sudden, common sense ain't common. These ain't your fucking women. Train your toddlers, man. Please train your toddlers. Don't tell me it's not your job to train a doe. Don't tell me it's not your job to check a bit. It is your job. It's God, then it's man. You have authority from God to beat these bitches. If you love her.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
I'm on a one-man quest to bring domestic violence back. Fuck that. My niggas think I'm crazy too. More real life niggas be like, man, you can't beat these bitches. I be watching. Anyway, let's continue.
Everybody want him. He look better than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. He is the best, the wisest, and the most beautiful. Now,
think about this. The best, the wisest, and the most beautiful. When the last time a black girl listened to what you had to say? You've been telling black girls on social media for the past 14 years the same four things, and they ain't listen to what you had to say. They still come on these panels like, not all. I'm special. I'm an exception. 14 years that I watched y'all on social media try to convince these bitches how to be real women, and they laugh at you all the time and tell you to cash out for $40 for a photo. But you the wisest. So are they the dumbest? Well, actually, girls are dumb. Girls are dumb. But dumb people look for wisdom. Don't every bitch say they want.
I want a man I can learn from. I need a man I can learn from. If he can't teach you nothing, he can't be your man.
You supposed to be the wisest. They say they want a man they can learn from. You wise, right? When the last time a bitch listened to you? Maybe your girl listened to you because you put the dick down, but that's an emotional thing. That's not a logical thing. That's not a social thing. Like, yo, that's a man. Men are logical. I'll listen to a man. No. You might eat that pussy and she'll listen to you until she find a nigga with a longer tongue. But culturally, they don't listen to you. So all that wisdom shit, all that shit she talking, and I agree with her, it don't matter. None of that shit matter. Because all they believe in is overwhelming force. Overwhelming force. You want a girl to submit? Tell me a time in your life you saw somebody submit without overwhelming force. Without the motherfucker breaking them down, making them say, Mama, may I? Without them put them in some type of, they literally call it submission hold, some type of chicken wing and making a motherfucker tap out. That's how submission works. Y'all trying to love a bitch into submission? Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all not that wise at all. I see why they don't listen. But anyway, let's continue.
of course, many of our men have been tricked by the enemy too. But since we are the mothers, we are the first face they see. We are the first person they talk to. We the first person to feed them. We do all of that and raise them up. And so if there's a silly man out here, he didn't grow up and be silly. He was silly as a little boy because his mother mismanaged him and didn't reparent him using the truth. Wow. Now what we're dealing with is a man who has...
Hold on, she said because women didn't raise him and then repair him, giving him the truth. Bro, y'all know girls are allergic to the truth. Because women have selective truth. That's why they be like,
this is my truth.
Her truth don't have to be true in no other auspice of life, my nigga. Her truth is what she been teaching you because she dumb. Girls are just fucking dumb. So she been raising you in the fucking truth that makes no sense because they toddlers. And toddlers live in an imaginary world. They got imaginary friends. They dress up all the time. That cosplay shit they doing now, dressing up like a tranny, they was doing that at 4 years old. Taking their mother lipstick and putting their mother's shoes on, sliding across the floor, having fucking tea parties with 3 teddy bears, asking, Daddy, do you want to join me? You grab a teacup and ain't even no tea in it. You drinking imaginary tea. They imaginary bitches they whole fucking life. Y'all see them as grown-ass adults. That's your fault, nigga. They toddlers. They adult-sized toddlers, but they toddlers. Your life would go a lot better if you wouldn't even be mad. If you saw them as toddlers, you wouldn't even be mad. You'd be like, that's my baby. When you fucking them, don't you call them baby? Don't they call you daddy? Because they know they fucking toddlers. Y'all playing them like adults, and then you getting confused like, why don't they think like I'm an adult? Because they not fucking adults. They're fuckable children. That sound kind of pedo. I ain't trying to sound pedo, but that's what they are. That's what they are, though. Shout out to Dan, man, for the $5 cash app. Gratitude, sir. Shout out to Mineral Mix for the $5 cash app. Gratitude, sir. Let's continue. Oh, that's a $2 cash app. Mitch for the $2. Taco money.
Has been wounded and repressed and taught that he does not have any value. And their solution to keeping him, we have.
Yeah, I'm about to bring up so many receipts right now. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now.
Yo, I really need to slow walk this nigga. I really need to slow walk this nigga. Nah, how the fuck it say 5 on the front and 2 on the back? Yo, Mitch, you take $3 back, my nigga? Nah, it's $5. Alright. How the fuck is $2 say? Alright, don't worry about it. It don't matter. Look. Gratitude for everybody that donate to the daycare, man. Gratitude to all y'all. Look. I'm about to slow walk this nigga, Young Pharaoh. Because when I tell y'all think y'all smart dudes are crackpots, think they fucking insane niggas, you think they extreme, you think they wild, you think all that good shit. When you think your best and brightest, the ones that thought about a problem and came up with a solution, you think that the niggas that have solutions are crazy, but you think the niggas that tell you to be a victim or your wise counsel, y'all deserve to be slaves, nigga. Y'all deserve to be slaves. Young Pharaoh said so many things wrong. Apparently this is an 8-minute clip. We're going to go through the whole 8 minutes. Only listen to the first 2 minutes at first, and there was so much inaccurate information that I know niggas listen to because niggas love victimhood, that I decided to break it down slow. Let's continue.
Solution to keeping him, we have.
Yeah, I'm about to bring up so many receipts right now. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. I'm gonna be lazy and I don't feel like editing all the pop-ups in this video.
He said he about to bring up so many receipts. Guess how many receipts he brought up, y'all? 0. 8-minute video with so many receipts. Didn't show now one receipt, my nigga. But let's continue, because juice and berry niggas. This is the same nigga that said black women is God, then got a divorce and the bitch took his baby. And all of a sudden he was talking about he was abused by his mother, his grandmother, his auntie molested him, all type of shit. All of a sudden now all bitches is foul. But he made his whole bread and butter worshiping black women. This is why you can't trust these niggas, man.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we come.
Look, guys, you asked me to
Don't trust any man that say anything good about any black woman. Any black woman that's not his wife. And I don't even trust niggas that marry black women, so what's that? But I respect the man that defends his wife. Because that's a decision. I respect the man that lives up to his decisions. He say, man, I decided on this, and he stand on his decision. I respect that. I don't trust him because his wife black, but I respect that. I don't trust no nigga that say no black women are good at any motherfucking thing except gymnastics, nigga. I don't trust no nigga who say anything good about black women that he has no autonomy and authority over. Like generally, black women are, I don't trust that nigga because I know that nigga's a cuck and he'll get me killed over a bitch and I refuse to die over a bitch. Trust no nigga. Because black women are not good at being human beings. Human beings. They're just not good at it. They're not good at it. They're not good at it. So I don't trust him because he has bad judgment. And a man with bad judgment will do dumb shit. I love my dad, but he married my mom. I don't trust him either, goddamn it. So, no receipts, but drop the receipts.
But you can go do the research. Black people own 1% of the wealth.
Remember that. Black people own 1% of wealth. More or less, 1.6. Let's roll with that. 1% of wealth. Black people. Okay. That's very important.
We just gonna stay on America. We're not gonna go to Africa. Black people own 1% of the wealth. We share that with everybody else that's considered a minority. So when somebody calling you a minority, they're not calling you a black person. They're calling you a broke person. If you're
hear that? If they call you a black person, they're calling you a broke person. All right. Remember that. 1% of wealth. Now, I kind of respect that because that's why I sell men's products and not black products. Because I'd rather have an opportunity to get 70 cents off a dollar than to be splitting 1 penny, that 1 nigger penny. So I'm with them. Black. If they call you black, you broke. All right. Okay, let's continue. That's not true, but it's not all the way false either. So let's continue.
trailer park trash, you're considered a minority.
Trailer park trash considered a minority? No, sir. No. Trailer park trash, you're a broke white dude. You're not a minority. But let's continue.
If you're Hispanic or Latino, you're considered a minority.
If you're Hispanic or Latino, you're not a minority. As a matter of fact, if you're Hispanic or Latino, and y'all notice if you ever apply for a job, they're legally white. So they're not a minority at all. They're just a white Hispanic. But let's continue.
If you're black, you're considered a minority.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? Period. So we share 1% of the wealth.
That's false. To say that everybody that calls themselves a minority shares 1% of the wealth is false. Because then you have the Asians, Arabs, Mexicans. That's not true. It's not true. It's just not fucking true. He one of them black women is God niggas though, so I expect everything you say to be a lie. Any motherfucker that saying anything good about black women that they don't have authority over, they a liar. So, alright. It's that victim speak. Niggas love to be victims, so let's continue.
With all other minority groups in America. Okay? Okay? Now by 2053, they say we're going to have 0% of that wealth. Today, right now, financially speaking, okay, white families, on average, earn 10 times the wealth of a black family. Every 1 out of 5 black families have a negative numerical value for their net worth or a 0% net worth.
All right, let's stop right there. That's misleading. When they talk about wealth, they talk about in aggregate. So there's the top 3% of people who make more money collectively than the entire 97% at the bottom put together. Most white people are lower middle class. There are some that are upper middle class, which is about 100,000, 120,000 a year. Their wealth, when they say that they make 10 times more than black people, yeah, that's young Pharaoh. So when they say that white people make 10 times more than black people, that's because he's only talking about married couples. You have to understand that only 9% of black families are married to their first spouse. Have all their kids together, first spouse, only 9%. That's not even 1 out of 10. Compared to 57% of white people. The reason that you live with a bitch is to save you money and save you time. You don't have to eat out every day if your girl cooks. Unless your girl black, because black girls don't cook. So you'll actually go broker with a black girl, but don't worry about that. You don't have to fuck with these chicks who are outsourced mothers. When I say outsourced mothers, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. She wake up at 6 in the morning to drop her kid off at daycare. The kid at school all day. Then the kid go to after school programs. She always looking for a fucking mentor or a coach. The bitch don't even know her fucking kid. Somebody else raised her kid. She show up on picture day and say she a great mother. because you got the kid a fresh T-shirt and a haircut. Dallas, you ain't got no goddamn kids. Shut up. Can't be no outsourced mama. You ain't got no kids. But I fucks with you. What's up, Dallas? So you looking at it. So when everybody else either makes money, saves money, or saves time by being married for black men to a black woman costs you money. Now you have a double expenditure and half the effort. Is that true with all marriages? Nah, there's exceptions to every rule, but the exception just makes her exceptional. Generally speaking, you just adopted a child, my nigga. You just adopted a child. Can't cook, can't clean. You gotta stay on her head. She wanna argue all the time, and instead of using crayons to draw on your wall to piss you off, she fuck your best friend and fuck up your relationships. But 10 times the income comes directly from a nuclear family. I don't suggest that you marry anybody with a black mother. Don't get it twisted. I suggest you get married. Just make sure she don't have a black mother. She could be black. Don't let her have a black mom. Let her be an orphan or have a white mom or Mexican mom and a black dad. She could be black. I don't suggest that you fuck with her if her mama black. I don't suggest you fuck with white girls who hang with black girls. I don't suggest you fuck with nobody, because black is a culture, not a color. So I don't suggest you fuck with no girl with a black girl influence. But I digress. So let's go.
Okay? Now let me tell you how it got like this. Before you get ready to say, well, black people just don't work and don't save their money. No. Okay? The communities we did have, such as Black Wall Street, the government bombed them. They destroyed our independence in this country. And
okay, let me start right there. I'm tired of this Black Wall Street shit, man. I really am, bro. I am so tired of shit. You know what Black Wall Street was? And they rebuilt it within 5 years too, by the way. So all that they bombed, they rebuilt it. All that Black Wall Street shit make you think that they had bread, like they was balling. They were not balling. Black Wall Street is not a place, dog. It's not a real place. It's the west side of Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's what quote unquote Black Wall Street is. The west side of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have west side of Chicago, full of black people who's second and third generation Mississippi, from when everybody came from Mississippi during the Great Migration, from sharecropping because Chicago had jobs. Same thing for Detroit. There's a west side of Detroit full of niggas. I'm not saying what they did was right. I'm just saying they talk about Tulsa like this is magical place. Tulsa was one of 37 race riots that went on in 1919. East St. Louis, Chicago, Peatone, upstate New York, Roswell. It was a lot of them. I don't know how the fuck Tulsa, Oklahoma got branded as such, but everybody loved Tulsa, but they ain't never been to Tulsa. They ain't never seen Oklahoma, but Danny says Black Wall Street was actually called Little Africa and not renamed Black Wall Street until after it was rebuilt. Okay, here's the thing, Danny. I'm not even going to correct you. I'm going to say you're right. What I am going to say, though, is did you not see the cover art for this show, my nigga? Is it going to load up? What to say right here? Welcome to the historic Little Africa community. You're absolutely right, my nigga. It was Little Africa. I put it in the thumbnail. I know what the fuck it was. Quit speedballing me, nigga. I was gonna get there. I was gonna get there, Daddy. I was gonna get there, man. Click like and sub, man. I was gonna get there. Send your heart, donate to the daycare. Now, Detroit. You saying what he's saying not true or what I'm saying not true? Most black men and women were married all the way to 1950, all the way into the civil rights movement, which was really the white woman feminist movement. That's really what it was, the white woman feminist movement. But all women know they need a man, so white women continuously manipulate black men until the feminist movement that was rebranded as civil rights. And you know what's dumb? Because we weren't looking for civil rights. Black people were looking for human rights. Human rights. The right to exist. White women wanted to be treated civilly by their husbands. That's why it's a civil rights movement instead of the human rights movement. Or what it was originally called, the double V movement, victory abroad, victory at home. These white bitches took over everything. Now, here's the thing. Right after that, that's when the divorce rate started. When he says white people saying currently that white people have 10 times more, it's because the marriage rate is 9%. So I see what you're saying. First I thought you were talking about me. All right, cool, Detroit. I got you. You right. Well, I say, damn, nigga, I'm spitting facts in this bitch. All right, so check this out. Let's continue.
And then they created banking laws to where loans for black homeowners were harder to get depending upon where we lived. And then they did what you call redlining. Go look up redlining, where they lowered the property value on black communities, raised the property value on white communities, had the rich, middle, and upper class white people.
Let me pause right there. Did redlining happen? Yes, redlining happened. To say they lowered the price of real estate in black communities and raised it in white communities? No. This is what they did. I understand how small-minded juice and berry niggas can believe that. This is what they did. First of all, that's not true. If that were true, then there wouldn't have been white flight in the 70s as soon as integration started. Because redlining still existed then. White flight was that black people could afford houses other places. So it wasn't so high that black people couldn't afford it. Off one income. Housewives, one man working, driving trucks or at the factory or fixing cars in the alley, whatever, could buy a home owned by a white person. As soon as the first person came in, all the other white people left because nobody wanted to live next to black women, bro. Nobody wants to live next to black women. Motherfuckers be racist as shit. Work with black men every day. Every day. Not gonna invite them over for dinner. Not gonna have lunch with them. But will train the shit out you at your job. Will promote you if you qualify. Nobody want to be around black women. I know it's hard for y'all to tell because y'all love y'all Queen Mother Goddess Earth. First fucking nano fucking germatic thing. No. Nobody wants to be around black women. They have white communities creating housing associations, HOAs, just so their community doesn't have to accept Section 8 because they don't want to have to deal with black women and trailer park white women. Nobody likes black women. Black women don't like black women. It's not a secret. I don't know why the fuck y'all act like it's a wild concept. Because they untrained wildebeest because y'all will not take them to Al 5 when they say y'all don't do no whoopings, no timeouts, y'all don't take that. Y'all can't take their allowance now because you let these bitches work. Y'all let down patriarchy. What type of men are you? Y'all let down. And it ain't really y'all fault. It really started with the baby boomers. But goddamn it, man. We need to bring patriarchy back. Toddlers will be happier. Toddlers will be happier with a man that provides food, shelter, and clothing. They got whole jobs looking for a man that got more than them to pay for their food, shelter, and clothing. They would love to be broke as shit. You know what I'm saying? Barefoot and pregnant. Learning how to fry chicken and shut the fuck up while a man take care of food, shelter, and clothing. And if that was the case, then your housing will go down too because they won't depend on two incomes because they know only the man working. Goddamn right. Motivational. But anyway, the whole higher rates for white people, lower rates for black people, that's not true. There are whole affluent upper class communities, well not upper class, upper middle class communities in every city USA that you'll never find. Cul-de-sacs ain't nothing but black people. All the cribs like 350,000 because they want to price out them up their cousins and uncles and shit, nigga. That's what the fuck they doing. They don't take Section 8 either. They trying to price out all the girls. The girl like,
I ain't like that, and I don't know no women like that. You need to choose better.
and I'm like, bitch, your first cousin is a stripper. Your fucking first cousin is a stripper. Y'all grew up together, took baths together. Now you don't know no women like that? They trying to price out them bitches. Anyway.
They lowered the property value on black communities, raised the property value on white communities, had the rich middle and upper class white people come buy all of the black properties. Okay? And so this is how we went from homeowners to renters, because they came in, all of these Italians, all of these white people came in, brought up our property, all of these Jewish people.
Let me pause right there. This racial idolatry he has is not why we went from homeowners to renters. The reason that blacks went from homeowners to renters is because black bitches ain't shit.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
Generally speaking, you only need a house to raise a family in. If you're a man that's childless with no wife, you don't need a house. You're probably migrant. You travel a lot. You go overseas. You go to other states. You know what I'm saying? You want to lower your expenditures. You don't want to have to do landscaping. You don't want to have to repair shit because you don't need the space to take care of your kids, because you don't have no fucking kids because you like black women. That's your fault, nigga. You should have got a Mexican, nigga. I'm just telling you. I should have got a Mexican. I'm with you, though. We in this together. I would have got an Irish girl, though, because it's something about a girl with red hair and green eyes with freckles. Ooh, Mary Jane Watson looking bitch. I love that shit. But, nigga, we should have been in black, nigga, in like 2003, nigga. But we didn't, so here we are. But that's why the home ownership went down to the point that now they're renting out houses on Section 8 because nobody will buy the houses because there's no reason to, because men don't have families. But that's black women with a...
I declined 2 marriage proposals in my 20s.
But you ain't declining 4 kids, bitch. You got 4 kids. No, really? But you ain't want the nigga? You want the baby, but you ain't want the nigga? Because your girls are dumb as shit and don't nobody out-5 them like they should. These bitches make the worst decision on earth, and that's why the byproduct of that is you don't need to be a sedentary resident. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive to own a house. You got to pay for your pipes. When your electricity go out, you got to pay for an electrician. You got to cut your own grass. You got to pay water bills, all type of shit, nigga. Property taxes. It's just cheaper to rent. You ain't got nobody to, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't got no kids to bring grandkids to and be like, this a family house. You ain't got no fucking family. Because you fucking with black girls. See how all this shit relate? You see how black women fuck up everything on earth, bro? But y'all be thinking I'm playing like I just hate these hoes. Man, I'm telling you, it's a ripple effect. He don't see it, though, because he worship the queen mother goddess. And he blame everything on racism, because every time a black bitch do something, they blame it on racism. It's white supremacy that made that bitch a single mother. Is it? Is it? It's not lack of birth control? All right, GD. Anyway, let's continue. Niggas putting racism in economics. That shit crazy. Bro, all right, let me get through this flip, and I'll tell you. Matter of fact, I'll open up the chat, man. I'll get 3 more donations. I'll open up the chat, and we can talk about the Somali chick. But let me get through this.
Okay, all of these buildings in New York where black people used to own, now they renting, and they got Jewish landlords and Italian landlords.
Pause. You can't say that blacks went from ownership to renting and then say that other people bought the shit they own. They bought public domain property like project buildings and Section 8 rented homes because Section 8 is the most expensive thing you can do as a angel investor. As a real estate investor, you should never rent to Section 8. That's something you don't know until you rent to Section 8. But the damage these bitches and they fucking demon seeds do to your property, whatever money you made in Section 8, you're spending it on repairs, waiting for the state to reimburse you, but they never reimburse you. They don't never reimburse you, bro. Them holes in the wall, chip paint, broken doors, because you fuck with some nigga that punch walls and shit. They don't ever reimburse you. You think about it like this. If you doing a Section 8 two bedroom Section 8 in Chicago, I'm just talking Chicago price, and you getting $1,250 a month off Section 8, and your mortgage for a 2 bedroom, cause you know what I'm saying, is $890, $900. You skimming off the top $300 a month, and she was there for 12 months. What's 3 times 12, nigga? 36, right? All you made is $3,600 a month. How much you think it costs to get that apartment ready for the next renter? Cause you know they fucked it up. It's gonna cost you 5 racks. You got the money and you ain't using your QuickBook, so you don't realize that you took a $2,000 loss because you got money, but you don't realize the money you got was part of your money too. They fuck up everything they touch. An unsupervised toddler fucks up everything they touch. Just being honest.
We used to own those buildings, okay? As well as the buildings around the country. They brought the buildings from us and then raised the prices back up so that we couldn't buy them back, and then they rented it to us, okay?
You move out your communities because you don't want to live next to Keisha and her demon seeds. Keisha don't want to live next to her neighbor's demon seeds. She talk about all the killing in the community, but bitch, that's your kid and her and your kid best friend. And then wherever they go, they become locusts. I done watched them move all through the city, all through the Chicago, the south suburb, everywhere these bitches go. That it takes Section 8 to become fucked up in 3 years. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I remember when Riverdale, Illinois was alright until they took Section 8. I remember when Dalton was alright until they took Section 8. I remember goddamn the Wild Hunters wasn't even wild until they took Section 8. It was just Roseland. As a matter of fact, they called it the Pullman community. Now ain't shit communal about that bitch now. Now it's the Wild Hunters. Everywhere they take Section 8 and these bitches leave one area they fucked up to go to another area that's clean so they can fuck that up. And then y'all stupid ass niggas talking about rebuild the community, which is really just cleaning up what they fuck up while you still chasing the bitch that's fucking shit up. You steady trying to take water out the fucking boat with a pail. You steady scooping water out your boat while this bitch drilling holes in the boat and calling that the black experience. I ain't even trying to be I ain't even really bashing, nigga. I'm just telling y'all what's happening. This nigga's lying. He's not interpreting information correctly because he went from economics to race like that. Because once it comes down to, and this is what black people do in general, once it comes down to blaming Keisha, all of a sudden it's racism, nigga. It don't have nothing to do with economics no more. He mixing economics with race. Economics with race. The whole time. Because when black people had it, then white people bought it. So you mixing economics with race. The whole time. Alright.
Okay, so this is how they usurped us from being homeowners. Okay? So don't give me that shit. And then we're going to keep it moving. Okay? Okay, then we're going to keep it moving. Industry. Okay? They destroyed our independent banks. They destroyed our independent businesses. Okay?
Let me, Mr. O, you absolutely right, bro. Phoenix is the hood now, bro. Phoenix is like Harvey, nigga. They fucked up Harvey. He said they destroyed black banks. I disagree. As a man who's been studying black banking for 15 years, because I want to be a bank owner myself and do it right, black banks are scary lenders. Okay, see it like this. If you have a black bank in your city, go to that black bank. Go to it. Don't go in. Go to the black bank. Go to the black bank. That black bank more than likely will be in an intersection. It'll be on a corner. Like and sub, man. Like and sub. More than likely, that bank is going to be on a corner of some street, some intersection. Right in front of that bank. Don't go in the bank. Go to the other 3 corners. It's going to be a grocery store or something, a gas station or something. It's going to be 3 because it's a commercial block. If it's a bank right there, all 4 corners going to be commercial. Ain't going to be no house on one of the corners. It's going to be 4 different commercial buildings. Go in there and look at the ATM machines. The motherfucking businesses less than 50 feet away from the bank don't have an ATM machine for that bank. The reason black banks failed is because niggas who get banks are dumb. They dumb. They just got degrees, but they dumb. They don't know how to bank. Look at the houses for rent. They don't have a property management department. None of the houses within a 4-block radius, just a 4-block radius from that bank, will be funded by that bank. They'll be fucking funded by Wells Fargo or Bank of America or some shit like that, Chase Manhattan. It won't be funded by that bank. These motherfuckers want you to give them your money for an ATM card that you can't use nowhere else because they don't have no ATM machines. And then when you go on that bitch looking for a car loan or a house loan, they gonna tell you, goddamn man, how you don't fit the criteria. Black banks need to die. They need to die because they don't know how to do proper business. They just dumb. They ain't destroy your black bank. The people that got money moved out the community because they didn't want to be around Keisha. Keisha partially destroyed your black banks. And the fact they don't know what the fuck they doing finished them off. But, you know, blame everything on white supremacy.
Okay? Of course they're not going to promote us on TV because we would be their competition. Okay? If you go to China, China not going to promote white people businesses on TV because...
Let's stop right there. You know what? I meant to look this up beforehand because I knew I was going to do this show. I want to show y'all something real quick. He said China not going to promote white people because it's the competition, right? Watch this. Let me show you guys something. You know what? I'll click the article if y'all want me to. Bizarre Chinese trend. Hold on, let me make this bigger. I want y'all to see this. Bizarre Chinese trend. To hire white people to stand around their stores. Hold on. Yeah, it's too big. Hold on. He said that white people are competition to Chinese people. Chinese people hire bum-ass trailer park white people to stand in front of their stores to make them look profitable, because if white people stand in front of their shit, other Chinese people come in. White people are their brand ambassadors. Don't tell me that Chinese people don't promote white people like they competition. They not competition. They're brand ambassadors. This is 2017. I know I saw this a long time ago. One of the most surreal moments of David Bornstein's short career as a white person for hire. Yo, white person for hire is hilarious. How come he can't be a slave? If you're a white person for hire, isn't that like being a slave? White, you know what, never mind. He pretended in front of hundreds of people to be part of an internationally renowned band, despite the singer not being able to sing and the musicians barely knowing their way around an instrument. That's crazy. At one event, they dressed up like British beef eater soldiers in some ill-fitting fancy dress shirts and simply stared ahead, mute. Other foreigners would sit in fake houses in fake cities pretending to lead fake lives, where people will look at them longingly, eager for some of that fake international pizzazz. Yo, these motherfuckers was doing the Truman Show with white people. They was Truman Showing white people, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. But you know, y'all keep listening to niggas who listen to bitches, man. They gonna give you bad information, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, let's go back. I'm just debunking this whole shit, everything this Hotep ass nigga saying, man.
Because that would be their competition. It's not racist.
Just real quick. Don't they call LeBron James La China because as a black man he getting money in China? Like, what the fuck is dude talking about? You know what? Never mind. Because he listen to women. So why the fuck would he say anything that makes sense?
This is just business. So they're not going to promote us on TV. They're not going to admit how they underhanded us and snatched the rug from under us. And then if you want to add up all of the rich billionaires and basketball players in America still not scratching 2% of the wealth in America. Okay? So don't get it twisted, because you can sit here and say, well, basketball players and football players earn $1 million checks. If I have $80 million to pay you for a season, how much money do you think I really have? So don't ever get this shit twisted. We not.
He's mixing up rednecks with tiny hats. That's what he's doing. Because, you know, and they might be white people too, because they were trailer park people who learned what the Old Testament was and decided, you know, they didn't want to be with dumb niggas. Which I support, tribe up, because that's what I want to do to y'all niggas. I want to take the best and brightest black people, plus 4 shooters, and start our own shit to get away from the rest of y'all niggas. Because y'all niggas is dumb, because y'all listen to girls with clothes on. You know what I'm saying? I changed my religion because y'all said black women was God, nigga. I was like, that ain't the God for me. Y'all niggas fuck up everything because y'all attach y'all manhood to a bitch. But, as the story progresses.
Ain't no money game. We lost 100 years ago. We didn't create money. Romans, white people created money. What are you talking about?
Let's pause right there. Black people didn't invent money. Romans invented money. Okay. Let me explain something to you guys. America is the only place that worship their dead people. We're the only nation in the world, developed or undeveloped, whose money has dead people on it. Everybody develops their own currency, and normally it's whoever the leader is. In Russia right now, Putin is on the money. Before Iran went down, Saddam Hussein was on the money. If you go down to Brazil or Panama, their presidents are on the money. If you go to China, I'm about to say China. Well, China too. They president on the money. But I was thinking about Canada. Canada had the Queen of England while she was living on their money. They probably got King Charles right now on their money. Everybody else worships their leader. America worships the dead, and y'all do that shit now. Y'all have never seen a good black man until that motherfucker died. Once he died, you love him. You ain't listening. Shit he said while he was alive, but once he dead, he was the wisest motherfucker. So I ain't fucking with y'all niggas, man. Me and my 15 niggas, we just gonna tribe up and take over and buy some slaves. Y'all gonna be slaves, but y'all ain't gonna know, because y'all ain't gonna know what logo we coming under. Because y'all worship the logo. That's crazy. Bring that back. Get the context.
We didn't create money. Romans, white people created money.
Romans, white people created money. All right, check this out. Money had always been created. They call Italians olive niggas. Nobody really likes Italians. For some reason, because niggas can't read, they act like Rome and Italy are two different places. Rome is the capital of Italy. It's a city in a nation. Nobody listen to Italians, bro. They money ain't standing on shit. The Roman Empire wasn't the first people to make money. As a matter of fact, the first people that make money, if y'all want to talk about everybody with color is black, was Attila the Hun. When the Mongols took over Europe and Asia, the only motherfuckers that ever take over Russia was the Mongols. They came out with their own currency that looked like coins that looked like Attila the Hun. They invented currency thousands of years before, before Rome came up. This white worship from niggas gotta stop, bro. Well, it don't gotta stop. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like the Chinese nigga. I'm gonna get a white dude to stand in front of the tribal door. Like, come on in, nigga. I'll be the slave master. Man, fuck these niggas, man. I swear to God, I hate niggas that listen to bitches.
What are you talking about? This is their game. And they snatched us out of it with racial legislation, okay, with systematic racism, and we have not been able to get back in the sense. If black people around the world, around the country today, put their money together, we would still lose. You know why? Because we would never be able to buy industry. We would never be able to buy manufacturing.
Here's the thing. Okay, once again, wrong. if you keep telling me that black people create shit, then we make the industry. You don't have to buy what you make. You just have to own it and maintain it. Stop selling it to the same fucking community of people that you say oppressing, you dumb motherfucker. Quit letting every motherfucker with a little bitty fucking hat on give you a couple of dollars for your shit and then make billions and then calling them a culture vulture, stupid motherfucker. Everybody pull up and you invented the shit, just monetize. Just monetize. But that takes work and niggas don't want to work because they want instant gratification like the bitches that raised them, right? So, but that makes no sense. That you can't own an industry if you create the industry. Nobody asked Silicon Valley for permission. It was a bunch of nerds that got together and started making shit. And then other nerds was like, yo, let's make a brain trust. I'll slide down on you. And then Silicon Valley is the nickname, just like Little Africa or Black Wall Street or whatever you want to call it, is the nickname. It's really just a small area in San Francisco. You could build any industry. That's how the balls to do it. Niggas ain't got no balls. Niggas know every fucking conspiracy theory but refuse to conspire, man.
Hey, y'all! Masters are coming! He's a coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here he comes!
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
Got me sound like the angry old man because y'all niggas dumb. That's fucked up. Anyway.
Buy industry. We would never be able to buy manufacturing companies. See, what y'all don't realize is the person don't have to sell you shit. Y'all keep talking about well, we need to start buying this. What?
Okay, wait. I'm going to let him rock out because I know what he mean. But the whole purpose of having things for sale is so people could buy your shit, bro. Commerce moves. People buy and sell. Power doesn't have to sell. When people buy because they want to have full autonomy or something, no, they don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell NBC. But manufacturing, motherfuckers sell out every day, bro. Every goddamn day they'll sell manufacturing. But I'm going to pull it back a little bit so you can get the full context.
We would never be able to buy manufacturing companies. See, what y'all don't realize is the person don't have to sell you shit. Y'all keep talking about well, we need to start.
You know what I just realized? Listen to this. Men are builders. How come nothing he says has anything to do with building? Why do I have to buy your manufacturing company? Why can't I piecemeal? I manufacture our product. I bought all the equipment, put it together myself. You know what I'm saying? Well, not myself. Me and my little partner. We put everything together. We created the formula. You know what I'm saying? I did the patent on it. You know what I'm saying? All the paperwork. Nigga, why can't you build from scratch? You scared? You scared? It's crazy. Always trying to buy somebody. That's crazy. I just realized how cowardly that shit sounded, but I digress.
Because we would never be able to buy industry. We would never be able to buy manufacturing companies. See, what y'all don't realize is the person don't have to sell you shit. Y'all keep talking about well, we need to start buying this. Why are you acting like these people got to sell you anything? If you buy the materials to make a car, I don't have to sell you the corporations to make a car. Mind you.
This is why you don't listen to minstrels, bro. This is why you don't. That's why y'all make dumb niggas big. If I bought all the materials to build a car, I bought the materials to build a car. Why would I need them to sell me Ford? I would make a Packard, right? This is my shit. I bought all the materials. How does that make sense? If I bought all the things, if I bought buns, Angus beef burgers, fucking pepper jack cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, mustard, tomatoes, onions. If I bought all that shit and I made the perfect burger, why would McDonald's have to sell me their franchise? I just made a better burger, nigga. I made a better burger. Why wouldn't I just be like, fuck it? Mom and pop spot that shit out until enough niggas buy my burger for me to franchise. Hey, Motivation say he trying to trick on industry like it's an Instagram thought. That's kind of funny. None of this shit makes sense. this shit get a whole lot of likes and views. To be a dumb nigga.
I don't have to sell you the corporations to make a car. Mind you, if you look at the location of the majority of manufacturing industries, guess where they are? In Europe. Where the queen is. Okay? Where the royal bloodline families are. So they...
I hate to keep interrupting this, but how many times is this nigga gonna be wrong? Britain is an island, number one. They don't have that type of room. Number two, though, when you buy anything you get, what does it say? Made in China or made in Taiwan? That's what they manufacture that. Everything you get say made in China or made in Taiwan. Wasn't the last time you bought something that said made in the UK? Tell me. When's the last time you bought anything? Equipment, clothing, whatever, that said made in the UK? I'll wait. This fascination niggas have with white people is borderline sick. They give white people credit for shit white people never did. They want to be slaves, and I want to be their slave master. They want to be slaves. Every time they open their mouth, they're telling you they want to be slaves. They want to be slaves. I want to give them what they're looking for, man. I'm a man of the people. Motivational says T-set was made in UK. Yo, T-set was made in China, first of all. That's why it's called porcelain. Porcelain comes from China. Second of all, you know where the tea leaves came from? China. Yo, tea is Chinese. They put the tax on from Britain because Britain shut down Hong Kong for 100 years over a goddamn opium war because they was trading opium for tea. If you want to tell me that your heroin come from UK, I'll give you that. Tell me your heroin came from the United Kingdom, I'll ride with that. But everything about your tea came from China. From the porcelain cup to the actual tea. Ain't shit come from China except goddamn it, badass Nigerian bitches and James Bond movies.
The queen is. Okay? Where the royal bloodline families are. So they take all of the natural resources from Africa. Okay? And then they take them to Europe, manufacture them into products, and then they sell them into America, where we're one of the largest nations of consumers. So you talking about this the money game, Steve Harvey. If I gave your ass $100 billion, I bet you couldn't buy NBC, nigga. You talking about this the money game. Bill Cosby was in the money game. And now he in the jails, and now he in the motherfucking penal system for trying to buy NBC. These people don't gotta sell you shit.
Is he in the penal system for trying to buy NBC? Or is he in the penal system because of goddamn toddler, man?
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
You see how they blame everything toddlers do on white supremacy? Because I could have sworn remember Bill Cosby, basketball shot Steph Curry with motherfucking Bill Cosby head and shit? I remember that shit. Had nothing to do with NBC, nigga. Had everything to do with a toddler. Everything bad that happened in your life, unless you doing crime, if you just a regular dude, everything bad that happened in your life, directly or indirectly, starts and ends with a toddler. But y'all gonna blame it on white supremacy. Because y'all niggas can't blame a bitch for shit, man. That's how y'all think I'm crazy. Because I'm like, yo, bro, that ain't how this shit work. Just look up. Put your chin up, nigga. Quit listening to the motherfucking diatribes and repeating all the parables and getting all the shit you read off the memes, nigga. Just look up, nigga. Look up. It's all around you. Just pay attention to what you're looking at. What type of fucking cognitive dissonance do colors have? It's just weird. So I can't be black no more because y'all dumb.
Why you acting like this the money game? Nigga, this the money game. You not gonna win no money game with these people. This is they fucking game. You're not gonna beat the little Monopoly man in Monopoly. This his game. So the best thing you could do is play the integrity game. Cause that's all we got.
Wait. Let's he about to say some shit. He had such a great opportunity to say something great. He had a great lead in. You can't win their game because it's their game. I agree with that. I agree with that. When it's your game, you change the rules every season. You might not be able to change the rule in game, but every season you can widen the free throw line, extend the 3-point strike, make a 3-second rule, make a 24-second clock. You can add rules or subtract rules. You know what I'm saying? Take away hand checking for free of movement so Steph Curry can get off. You know what I'm saying? Way better than Reggie Miller could get off with hand checking. You can change rules, add some, subtract some when it's your game. That is absolutely true. And the only way you can win is to win in the confines of their game that they control. It's true. Now, that was a great segue to tribe up, make your own game. That's not what he's going to say at all. Listen to what he says. Since you can't win their game, your own game? No, because then you'll have to follow a man, because men create shit. And can't no nigga follow a man because I'm my own man. I ain't got to listen to no man. Okay, cool. So listen to what his solution is since y'all can't follow a fucking man and y'all playing somebody else's game. Let's go. I have to get through this integrity shit.
We don't got shit. We don't got no banks. We don't got no nothing. And the majority of the shit that's black owned, y'all niggas is Freemasons. So y'all niggas still pledge allegiance to the motherfuckers who took them from us in the first place. And the only reason that you the head of some shit is because you a Freemason. Okay? What you want to talk about? HBCUs? HBCUs were started by white Freemasons. Okay? The names of every HBCU is after a white Freemason. Okay? Don't play with me like that. You want to talk about black boule? Okay, you want to talk about black fraternities? Go research W.E.B. Du Bois. W.E.B. Du Bois said that white Freemasons started black Greek fraternities and sororities to keep black professionals away from Marcus Garvey. So there is not an area of high class black.
Let's stop right there. We ain't even got to the point in which he gonna tell you what to do since you can't win at their game. But let me clarify that. W.E.B. Du Bois was bought by the Tiny Hats. As a matter of fact, the NAACP, who was owned by the Jews, but run by but the face, the brand ambassador was W.E.B. Du Bois. They didn't get their first black president until 6 years ago. So from 1908 all the way until like 2016, you know what I'm saying? They always had a tiny hat in front of the Negro and African, you know what I'm saying? But that's not why all the fraternities are Greek. That's not what it. They're Greek because black people want to do what white people do. I looked into it. And I said we're going to do a boarding school, and my whole thing was what states would allow. I'm going to tell you the truth. My whole thing was what states allow you to pass the bar without going to law school. It's only like 3 or 4 of them, like Wyoming and some other places. Because I was like, yo, where are we going to try at? That people don't have to. Because there's a lot of shit, nigga. I know law better than the motherfuckers that chase ambulances. There's a lot of dudes that get out of jail and wrote appeals. That's how they did their bit. Writing appeals for people, looking in the law library, they work in the law library. There's a lot of people that know law. How can you pass the bar without having to go to law school and still be a lawyer? It's like 6 states. During the course of that, I'm also like, yo, we tribal. How do we push our agenda, I don't want to say agenda, push our brand in other places? I was like, sorority, right? Sororities, fraternities, you know what I'm saying? And I looked into it. In order to start a charter at any college, black college, state college, citywide college, whatever college, it's a $1,500 fee, $1,500 registration fee, and you gotta send them a charter. So if you got 5 people that say fuck it, they want to be part of we're gonna call it Takari. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to the Akas. If you got 5 people that want to join the Takari fraternity, 5 people want to do it, send a charter with the 5 names plus $1,500, and you can have your own charter in any school. And then you have to go off the, they still got their shit about hazing and shit, all that pussy shit now, but you're in. You know what I'm saying? For those that remember, and a lot of y'all young, but when I was young, a movie came out called Revenge of the Nerds. And the whole thing was a bunch of nerds trying to start their own frat because they weren't accepted by the AK, the Alpha Phi Alpha or the Gammas or the Qs. They said we want to be in a frat, so they started Lambda Lambda Lambda, and then they had a bunch of fat chicks start Omega Mu, right? And goddamn it, man, all they did was start a charter, made their own shit. Lambda, 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 and Omega Mu. They had a bunch of fat bitches. They all looked like cows, and their little symbol was Moo. It was funny, though. I might play, hold on. In fact, I might play it now, man. To show you how easy it is. If black people wanted a frat that represented Afrocentric shit or whatever the fuck niggas think they are, they could have been done that shit. Let me show you goddamn it, Lambda, 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 just to prove a fucking point, man. Cause this is what we're doing, right? This is stream. Like and sub, man. Like and sub. It's in your heart, man. Donate daycare fees, man. You know what I'm saying? There should be at least 100 people in here, man. Y'all be bullshitting your boy, man. Y'all don't love me, bro. Y'all don't love me, man. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this shit. This was in the movie, this was they crossover. That should be a commercial. Black fraternity. I ain't black, so I don't give a fuck.
And the moons are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4-foot tall. So won't you come on out here on the floor so we can work our bodies like never before.
Hey, you can tell this movie old as shit. They break dancing, man. But like in the late 80s, this was a wave though. I remember this shit as a kid. I just want to hear him say land him, and Omega Move, man. Where that's at? Where the singing at? Lambda, 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 and Omega Move. They ain't even say the catchphrase. I'm finna get flagged for nothing, man. They ain't even give me what I was looking for, man. That's crazy. Anyway, my point is that you keep talking about Masons and all the shit and fucking WB the boy and all that bullshit. $1,500. Niggas spend more than that on rims. $1,500 niggas could have if y'all want to be black and be comedic, God bless you. I ain't finna do that dumb shit because I don't believe in that shit. But motherfuckers do whatever, right? I don't understand why people have American schools and have Greek names. I sure the fuck ain't on an African name. I'm a Native American name, nigga. I'm in America, nigga. I do a Canadian name. At least it's North America. Call it Moose Fi fucking Mountie or some shit. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, I digress. Continue with this shit.
People.
All right, real quick before I go this. LL said, man, they was pushing the rainbow community back in the 80s. Try the 60s, bro. Think about Flip Wilson when he was doing Geraldine. They've been pushing men sucking dick since the baby boomers. Think about Prince. Prince was the prettiest man I've ever seen. Think about Cameo, how they wore panties on the outside of their pants. They've been pushing this shit forever, bro. But I'm going to tell you this, and this is the problem I have with niggas. Y'all worship minstrels. Y'all think minstrels are your leaders. Let me explain something to you. Most people who go into entertainment, not athletics, even though a lot of athletes are gay all of a sudden the last 10 years, but everybody who wants to be a dancer or a fucking musician, an actor, they gay, bro. Think about the niggas in the school choir. I mean, in the church choir. Church choir gay as shit. So who do you think your R&B singers are? Old choir singers. Look at all the motherfuckers that act. Think about your high school drama club. Drama club was gay as shit. Now they in Hollywood, and all of a sudden they look masculine because they got a mustache now. But they was gay sophomore year of high school. You think they ain't gay at 31 years old? Y'all follow gay niggas. Y'all culture gay. Black culture is gay. Women, gays, felons. Black culture is gay. Matriarchy, gay, do crime. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. And since the motherfucker and the motherfuckers that raise you to be a woman, gay, or felon is the nurturer, yeah, you gotta cut it off at the root, bro. Anyway.
That is not infiltrated by Freemasonry and used by Freemasons to control the lower class black citizen. So don't try me with that.
Let me ask you a question. How many black Freemasons do you know that keep the black man down? Think about it. How many black Freemasons do you know that keep the black man down? How many black Freemasons do you know that terrorize the community? How many black Freemasons you know that keep you out of employment? I can think of a lot of motherfucking black women in human resources that won't hire straight black men. I can think of a lot of sons of single mothers who get their ass beat so much at home that they go outside terrorizing people because they got so much rage and pain inside. Who really your ops, B? This nigga saying everything but the right thing, man. But we still ain't got to the point of you losing because you're playing somebody else's game. I want to get to that part. Let's go. You're just saying so much wrong shit, though.
Don't try me with that. Oh, well, this is black owned. Nigga asking if they Freemasons. Okay, quiet. It's quiet then. Because y'all took an oath to keep that secret. Okay? And Freemasons follow the Luciferian doctrine. So if this shit is black owned, but the black people are keeping them, are taking that oath to a secret society and following the Luciferian doctrine, how the fuck is you for me, nigga? If we gang banging and I'm a blood and some shit is Crip owned, don't tell me it's black owned. I don't care if you black, nigga. This shit ain't for me. It's for you. And so
pause. That is the smartest thing he said on accident. He didn't even mean it. If I'm a Crip and you a blood, if I patronize your establishment, you're going to take it back to the Bloods. Because Crip is my tribe at that point. Blood is your tribe. Because we talking tribal. Color is not a tribe. You know what, face facts, I was going to say that. Like, he don't say shit about Eastern Stars, but I just let it go. Because I'm still trying to get to what he thinks the solution is for Black America. But you see how he just mix up shit? Crips and Bloods are tribes. They call themselves Crip Nation, Blood Nation, GD Nation, Blackstone Nation, Vice Lord Nation. They don't put the paperwork behind it like we will, but they call themselves their own nation. They got more than Blacks got. They got a logo. They got a tribal crest, 6-point star, 5-point star, fin ball, pyramids with 21 bricks. Every brick means something. With the eye of Horus in it, the eye means something. Man, motherfuckers got shit. Fucking pledge, creeds, special handshakes. They a tribe. Your tribe against my tribe, it's a tribal war. Color ain't tribe. Y'all can't even tell a fucking free what the fuck y'all call it? FBA from a fucking Senegalese, from a Nigerian, from a Jamaican, from a Haitian, from The fuck? Y'all don't even delineate from color. So now you gonna talk about tribes? Fuck out of here, man. Listen to these niggas because they dying to floss, man. This globalist, communist shit is annoying, man. But I want to hear a solution for Black America.
Miss me with that shit. It's the money game, nigga. Tell the whole truth then. If you gonna talk about money, talk about why we ain't got none. Huh? Talk about why these industries will kill you for trying to own your own masters. Yeah, because it's the money game. And they gonna make sure they stay on top. No matter what law they gotta pass, no matter what nigga they gotta kill. So tell the fucking truth. And the last thing that you got at the end of the day, as a black person in America, is your integrity, because you don't have shit else. Fuck is wrong with you? Gonna sit here and tell this woman,
all you got is integrity, because you ain't got nothing else. You ain't supposed to have nothing else. You can't strive for nothing else. All you got as a black person is your integrity, which goes against you being a felon, because felons don't have integrity like that. So you can't even really properly be black with integrity and still find a way to be a felon. But I digress. Here come the solution. Here come the solution. Here comes the solution with your integrity having ass.
you don't have shit else. Fuck is wrong with you? Gonna sit here and tell this woman, it ain't. If I sacrifice my integrity, my children can't eat. Why they can't? Nigga, you never heard of food stamps, nigga? Eat what? Eat what?
That's the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Have a good night. The solution is food stamps. To have integrity and live off baloney. That is the solution. Don't strive for better. Don't try with your guys. Don't support the bros. Don't get them and make your own game so you can play a game that you bred to win because it's your game. Nah, don't worry about none of that shit. Get food stamps, my nigga. Get food stamps. That's the solution.
What? Steak, lobster, and shrimp? Nigga, I'd rather be eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches than motherfucking dairy, nasty, pussy ass milk. With my integrity. Then be eating shrimp and lobster and be a piece of shit. And be teaching my children to be a piece of shit. Talking about my children can't eat. Nigga, how they can't eat? Nigga, food stamps is for everybody. Section 8 is for everybody. You might not be able to live luxurious.
Is Section 8 really for everybody? Who's the majority of people on Section 8? Women with kids, right? And no man, right? So his solution is food stamps and to remove the man from the family. That's his solution. His solution is the same fucking generational curse that's y'all been complaining about for 70 years. That's his solution. This nigga's got it bugged. I can't get 100 niggas in chat, and this nigga's the fucking hero of the colors.
Hey y'all, masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
I don't understand you colors. It's almost over now, though.
Glorious, but your frequency will be right. Your frequency will be right. So when you die, you go where you supposed to go. See, niggas talking about something I can't eat. How the fuck you can't?
Oh, we playing the death game, nigga. We playing the death game. You gotta be poor now so you can get your riches in heaven. While everybody else ball out, nigga, eating lobster and shit. You gotta die. Have worms going in your eye sockets. And hopefully your spirit will rise. And you'll get some good shit. Give me my shit right now, nigga. Owe me that like you owe your tax. Owe me that like 40 acres to blacks. Nigga, fuck what he talking about. Hey, I blame Elijah for us not having 100 people in the chat too, bro. Me and you both, man. That's Elijah's responsibility. He got to get better on the meta tags, man. Blaze Twitter or something.
It'll be right. So when you die, you go where you supposed to go. See, niggas talking about something I can't eat. How the fuck you can't eat, nigga? You can't buy the bread and the peanut butter and jelly. See, y'all niggas too bougie and y'all niggas too uppity and y'all.
Niggas is bougie and uppity because they don't want to eat peanut butter sandwiches and fucking bologna and shit. Look, guys. Anyway, man. We ain't hit the minimum, man. We just got 2 daycare fees, man. We was 3 short for an open panel. Plus, I got to get up for work in the morning anyway. That video annoyed me so much, and I had other content I wanted to do today, man. But I saw that and I was like, yo, I got to dispel this myth, bro. Plus, the other thing I want to talk about, I probably got to put that on Rumble because it's too intense. But man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, bro. I do. You know what I'm saying? For those that missed why Black Wall Street was some bullshit, rewind it, man. Watch the playback. Leave a comment for your boy, man. I don't never get no comments. Comments up with the algorithm. Just if you just throw a toddler up there or something, man. Leave a comment for your boy, man. As always, man, love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Jail! You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folk.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, like look, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of Dirty Folks when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Cause she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you, and it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, tribesman, the daycare is too influential to be so small. Do your big homie a favor, man. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars that can change somebody's life, man. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.